Hey, this is Danielle and Tyler. Back. Oh, I'm so bad at this. This is 28. It will be 29 soon, though, because someone's got a birthday coming up.
Yeah, that's me.
And then my birthday, which is more important.
When's that?
In May.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew that.
May 15th.
Mm-hmm.
We'll both be 29.
Yeah. Should we change the name? Or should it say the same?
It should say the same.
Say the same name?
Yeah.
You want to start over again at 29?
No.
We should do a new podcast every year? No? No?
No, but they can go in like little.
That'll be the seasons. That'll be the seasons. That's
cool.
smart. No.
Yeah,
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
This is a really short season because we actually thought about this last year. Sometime. Well, I think it was last year in April when we first started. I think it was in April when we started.
Last year in April?
Yes.
You want to put that out there?
We were friends. We were friends.
Okay, yeah.
Babe, we were friends.
Yeah, friends. Yeah, right, yeah.
That you, for some reason, this motherfucker called me every day.
Whoa.
You
we
did.
did the same job, yeah.
I know. So he was bored and called me every day, and I'm like, "Why are you calling me, you weird man?"
And look, here I am, still bored.
Same.
Wow, fucked up.
Trying to find entertainment.
Are you trying to? Yeah, you found it in ChatGPT.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
We can get into that. Go ahead.
No, I'm not getting into that. Anyway.
Oh,
no.
no.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm trying to gatekeep ChatGPT.
What do you mean gatekeep it? You found it out a week ago. I showed it to you.
I know, but I use it a lot, and I don't want to talk about it.
Sounds like a secret boyfriend. What you're doing, like you're not making it better for yourself.
No, I just want it to be between us, baby.
I'm not in a part of no throuple. No throuple. No, thank you.
Anyway, we talked about doing this podcast last year. We had actually just. Well, no, it was after April because you just turned 28 and I just turned 28 in May. So I was like, you're like, what should we name our podcast?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, 28.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
I'm like, really?
I don't know if I sound that way, but that's fine.
Well, whatever.
So this is the important one, since you decided to make it public on your Instagram.
It is important.
This is the scary one.
I guess so. I don't really care.
Hey, John.
Who? Oh, John. It's like,
I just want to throw it in for him.
Yeah. We'll have to have him on here.
No, we will not. No, we will not. John, you're not invited.
He's
don't.
Actually our child.
No, I'm not doing this. No, John, don't get your hopes up.
He calls us mom and dad.
John, you're not invited. He'd make one Nazi joke and we'd be killed. No, John.
That is so true.
Not invited.
Also, I'm really sick.
So am I.
No, he's not.
No, I'm sick too.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm sick.
You're only acting sick because I'm sick.
You're saying I'm faking it.
You're what?
You're saying I'm faking it?
Faking it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that.
You're going to take care of the dog? The dog's at the back door scratching the cats.
No, I don't think you're faking it. I just don't think it's hit you for real yet. The way.
So you want to hit me?
I'll hit you.
Ah, that's fucked up. Alright, Vamp, I like to talk about the new things. You know what vamp means, do you?
What?
Don't talk to me, talk to them.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said vamp.
Vamp?
Which means talk to them while I'm doing things. It's
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Sorry, yeah, I know. Sorry.
What are you looking up?
So we got a new Instagram and TikTok and YouTube channel. Yeah. I was gonna plug it, but I don't know what the names are. So I was gonna look them up real quick while you talked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not good at this. Anyway, so I did make it public on my actual Instagram because, fuck it, why not?
Whoa, language.
Get out of here. Oh,
Yeah, keep it going. You just stop.
I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I'm gonna find them all and then I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, obviously, only some people listen to this, our coworkers, but other than that.
We got a new follower on TikTok.
Really?
I don't know, it's spam.
Oh, probably just some sugar
some
daddies.
floozy.
Or
what?
just some
sugar daddies.
Sugar daddies.
They pay for my toes, you think? They put toe pics?
Well, either way.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't care that it's on my public Instagram because I think it's funny.
It's funny?
I think it's funny. I think this is all just one big joke. I'm just kidding.
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding, babe. I'm just
Jesus, right in my heart. Anyway, we have a YouTube. The YouTube will be for shorts, and I'm also putting the full-length podcasts up on the YouTube. If I ever talk her into doing face cams as well as the podcast, it'll be up there as well. But that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there. The YouTube is at 28 the podcast. The TikTok is at 28 the podcast. That's not the word, just the dot. Can you go tell your daughter to chill the fuck out?
I don't think
Gypsy's freaking out. And then Instagram is 28 _ podcast. I think that's how you find that shit. Yeah.
Hey, we gotta
Those will be what?
We gotta tear off the carpet in Callie's room.
Why?
Because she's like clawing at it because the cat.
She's pulling it back.
Yeah.
Anyway, those are the socials. Follow us there.
Follow my Instagram.
You don't have to do that. You can follow the podcast Instagram. It's really more important.
I'm gonna plug myself. Follow me.
Is that like a OnlyFans thing? Or you're gonna plug yourself?
I actually don't know.
You know what that's called?
What?
It's called airtight.
Airtight?
Airtight.
What's that mean?
It's a type of porn. Airtight.
Oh.
One in the butt, one in the vagina, one in the mouth. Airtight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that.
I don't either.
What about the nose holes?
I don't think those count. like where you right now, you're so stuffy.
Yeah.
They don't count. Yeah, you can't breathe out your nose anyway, so.
True. All right.
Only 3 peen for you.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, you want to get your notes? Go ahead, get your notes. We have to have notes this time. We're prepared.
Not really.
Oh, you aren't? I am. I got like
feel
18 stories over here. We haven't recorded in like a month and a half.
That's not true.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I have been emotional AF, like so emotional lately.
You get into like emotional shit?
I'm always emotional. I'm more deep than he is. He's more surface level. He doesn't like to feel his emotions, and I like to talk about the deeper stuff, the shadow stuff, like just
the shadow stuff.
Here we go.
The shadow stuff.
Yeah, like your shadow stuff, like your, what are those called? Like your
conscience. No.
Like the darker areas.
Oh, you mean like the upside down, like in Stranger Things.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I watched Stranger Things, but I only watched the first season. I don't know if it was in the first season.
It was.
Okay, well I don't remember.
All right. Anyway, continue with your shadow realm.
My shadow. I'm not ready. Yeah, I think we should do the first thing on your thing.
Oh, so you're literally gonna read my notes, and then use my notes for yourself?
Team.
No, I have notes and you have notes.
How did you
DoorDash. So I just got a notification. We recorded this on my phone, and I just got a notification on my phone from DoorDash that said how I like my order. I just ordered $81 of Buffalo Wild Wings. I think it's bullshit. And they didn't give me my fucking carrots.
Yeah, they didn't give him his carrots.
We
have carrots here.
No. It's not about the carrots. It's about the the word I can't think of right now.
But the fact is, we DoorDash so much.
Yeah, it's me. It's me.
I did DoorDash 3 times in one day.
I DoorDashed yesterday.
Saturday.
Yesterday, I got Casey's and I go, Christian probably wants food, so I asked him and I got a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got a 20 boneless wings. You got 10 boneless wings.
I ate like 3.
We both got
mozzarella
sticks for each other, for ourselves.
He got one for me and I got one for him.
So anyway, it was $81.
He paid for both.
I paid for it in more than one way.
But that's because we got off work super late.
Yeah, don't get me started. Randy, if you're listening, get lost. Anyway.
I had to go rescue him.
Oh, here we fucking go.
As per usual.
Here we go.
I'm just kidding, babe. Actually, you've been
talk about last week. Let's talk about last week.
It wasn't last week. It was the week before.
Oh, interesting.
Oh!
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My truck kept breaking down, like, literally every
Oh, is that
day.
your excuse?
It did.
Oh.
You know it did.
Uh-huh.
Either way, we keep having too many stops for our liking. And...
For our liking.
We don't want to work hard. Like, we don't... How do I say this?
I don't know. I don't want to work at all.
Yeah, we don't want to work. So, like, he keeps putting...
I want to freeload off the government. I want to get, I don't know, I had a joke there, but I'm too tired to figure it out.
I'm very exhausted. But he called us his top drivers, and we just don't want that title. I don't mind it, because I, like, strokes my ego.
I want to be medium driver.
Top driver, that's crazy, because I don't want extra work. But...
Funny how today you were like, I want more money, though.
I did not say that.
We were on the phone. We were on the phone. You're like, I want more money. I love being a top driver.
Well, yeah. Well, even when we were talking to our boss, I was like, but I'll go for a raise. I said that. I want a raise.
Yeah, you always want a raise, though.
I think I deserve it.
Do you?
I do.
Anyway, it was your children's birthday this weekend.
It was.
So go ahead and talk about that.
My son's birthday isn't until next weekend on April 13th.
Yeah.
But
good number.
It is a good number. Every now and then, his birthday lands on Friday the 13th.
That's sick.
It is.
We should get Friday the 13th tattoos.
Yeah, we should. We did.
Now we're going to delve into the next thing is we were together for 7 days. Mm-hmm. And we got our names tattooed on each other.
We weren't even together. We didn't even make it official on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Till after.
Yeah, we got our tattoos before.
Ooh, before we were even together?
Yes.
Ooh, we're little idiots.
Yeah, we're dummies.
Oh, fuck.
But don't even,
because...
Right.
Don't even what?
Because we thought about it for, like, a solid...
Yeah, it wasn't... Yeah, I think that makes us more dummies. Because it wasn't a spur of the moment. So anyway, we got our names tattooed on each other. Mm-hmm. Ooh, see, if you want, go follow the Instagram. I will put up pictures of the things you talk about. That's what the Instagram will be for. Shorts for reels, and also pictures of what we talk about in the podcast if there is a picture pertaining to the podcast. Thank you. Anyway, we got our names tattooed on each other's forearms.
Is that what that is?
I think so. Better than a 3-arm.
Arm.
That was dumb. Yeah, we were gonna do it. We were in Rockford that one time, right? Mm-hmm. And then they didn't take walk-ins.
Right.
And then we thought about it for about a week.
We did.
And then you scheduled it.
I did, yeah.
You were the driving force there for sure.
But...
You called my bluff, and I'm like, I don't care. Really, at one point,
he went first.
I think at one point, I mentioned we should get our names tattooed on each other. It'd be funny. And then you'd like, all right, let's do it. And I'm not going to be like, oh, wait, no, I'm just kidding. I'm like, all right, fine, let's do it. And then we thought about it for a week. We still did it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he even went first. He was ready to go. I was a little hesitant, but...
Were you?
No.
Okay, that's my thought. Don't lie to the people. Don't lie to the viewers.
No, but I wanted you to do it first, just in case, you know?
Uh-huh. And she goes, what? You got yours? I'm like, nah, never mind, okay?
Imagine. That'd be so weird.
Imagine.
That'd be so weird.
I had...
Be like, now you have my name on your body.
Yeah, get fucked.
Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya. Adios. Good luck getting another boyfriend.
Yeah, if anything, if you didn't want that, you'd probably be like, no, that's not a good idea. Like, if any...
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're going to me for a reason, that's a bad choice.
Huh?
If we're going to me for a reason, it's a bad choice.
We'll see.
All right, talk about your kids again.
Oh.
We got lost on the...
tattoo.
The tattoo, yeah. Obviously, because what means more to us?
My kids.
Tattoos. Oh, kids. Sorry.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so my daughter's birthday was April 2nd. She turned 10. But... yeah, so I actually didn't plan a birthday party because I
am bad at that.
And also I work a lot, and there's been a lot going on between Callie's birthday, Christian's birthday, competition, and my son being a degenerate and me being so emotional, which I'm always emotional, so I don't know.
Yeah, but it's been extra for sure.
Yeah, it has been. Quit it. Oh my God!
Lighting the house on fire.
Stop.
Sorry, I'm a child. I got. Sorry. Ooh, it smells. I lit a flower on fire. What?
Oh, it's just Josie.
Focus.
sorry.
No messages on the podcast.
Babe, I can smell
Yeah,
that.
I fucked up.
Anyway.
I lit a flower on fire.
So I told my daughter I was going to just do like a little, we're going to celebrate her birthday at home, just something chill and whatever. And I literally planned absolutely nothing because I'm a horrible mom. And
take it easy.
I know. But I had to go get my son. I don't even know.
What?
I don't know. What? It was just a little tiny birthday party. I made baked mazzacholi. And
it was good.
It was good. I went to go get my son. I almost didn't go get him though because he's been a real piece of work lately.
Piece of work?
It's been something. And that's kind of one of the things I wanted to talk about. Like,
okay. Huh? What?
Just like,
if you say anything you don't want to say, we can edit it out.
Well, yeah.
So don't worry.
I don't know. It's just, I feel.
Are you gonna cry on the podcast?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyway, Callie she lives in this like la la land, and she like wanted something. She always wants something like glamorous and whatever, and I feel like I can't ever live up to her expectations. And
she's a child though.
I know.
They're always gonna have
Christian never was like that.
Yeah, look how he turned out.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Stop.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think people really, and this is a real thing, I do not think people understand what it's like raising a teenager when you had that child as a teenager. I don't think.
Do they know when you had him? I don't think they know.
Oh, I had my son when I was 14. Technically, I turned 15 a month later, but...
Oh, so you've been milking it. You've been milking the 14. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Milking the teenage mom, huh? Okay.
Teenage mom. I was an adult at 15.
Probably an adult younger than that.
But anywho, so basically, what'd you say?
I wasn't what you said. You said, anywho.
What?
No, it's funny.
Why
That's funny. You said anywho. It's a funny word. I don't know. That was funny.
Okay.
Anywho.
So I had my son at a very, very young age. I lived with his father, and it was like my first real relationship, I guess, and it was very toxic and just a mess. But I don't think other parents that had children when they were in their 20s or their 30s understand how difficult it was and is to parent that teenage child now. Like, I know teenagers are always going to be difficult, but I grew up with this child. Like, I don't like you not sitting here. I feel weird talking.
Go ahead, talk. I'm listening. I need a toothpick.
Me and my son, we are so very close, and he tells me everything, and I mean, he's changed a lot, and he's gotten himself into some trouble, and he is a little bit out of control, and I had to have him move with his dad because I don't think I'm at this moment able and equipped to take care of him in the way that needs to be done.
Like disciplining.
Disciplining.
Being the bad parent. Being the bad person.
And that's because, and it's easier for me to do that, be disciplined and be there for my, that'll distract me. Be there, do that. Ugh. It's easier for me to be more of a disciplinary with my daughter. Are you laughing at me? Oh. With my daughter than it is my son, and I think it's because, like I said, like we grew up alongside each other. It's just been me and this kid. Granted, I had my daughter when I was 18. So like, my brain was not developed enough to even be raising these kids. And it's this child, my son, I feel like he feels so free to walk all over me and kind of disrespects me. I wouldn't say he doesn't like say awful things to me. He knows how to play me. And I just feel Like, people don't understand how, like, I'm not used to, I feel like I'm not even making sense.
You're making sense.
I'm making sense. I also didn't grow up in a home where I felt heard and understood and, like, I guess, cared for. And I always have yearned for, like, love, and I never wanted my kids to ever feel that way. So I think I've taken that approach with my children, because I always want them to know I'm, like, always there for them, and I understand, and I'm just here to help them with their life. I'm not here to berate them and scold them and, like, make them feel like shit. That's not what I want to do. So I feel like this moment, I can't fully take care of Christian the way that he needs for me to, because I also work full time, and like I said, like, we just got off not too long ago. It's really hard.
It's 9:42.
Yeah, your voice cracked.
Sure did.
But I adopted another child.
That's me.
But I just don't think people really understand that friendship level that you have with when you are a teen parent and you have a teenage parent, you guys, or a teenage child, and you guys grew up basically together. I mean, we're only 15 years apart, like I said, and, like, we have a bond that's, you know, it's different. I feel like it's different for normal, like, say you're 30 and you've had your first child. I feel like it's way different, you know, and I feel like I'm not capable of, like, freaking the fuck out on my kid, like, or, like, being so strict when I'm 28. I'm still, like, in this child mentality, like, sometimes, you know.
For sure.
You are too.
What?
But I think it's a real thing, and I'm been really hard on myself because I feel like I've in some ways failed, but I think I did what was best at this moment.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
It's a lot of crying, a lot of
crying.
A lot of crying. I really miss him, and I feel awful because I know he wants to come home, and that's hard to see your son sad. I mean, and not happy, and him just being like, I really want to come home. I really want to come home. Like, I hate it there, but I know that it's just right now he's just not mature enough to understand why he is there. You know.
Well, it's also he's saying that because he wants to play you, because he knows he has more freedom here.
That's what I said. That's what I was meaning. Yeah.
Before he went to his dad's house, he was going to his dad's house for the weekend or a week for spring break, and he was saying all these things about his dad, and I didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
And then he went there, and then when he got there, he was saying all these things about not wanting to come back here, and then he came back here. He came back here for what, 2 days to get his stuff, and then he went back to live with his dad. Now he's living with his dad again. He wants to come back here because I don't think he realizes that no matter where he goes, he's not an adult. He's not in control of the situation, which is just how it is. So I think he's just not gonna. If he moves back here, he's gonna be mad again about it being back here.
Right.
He's just mad. He doesn't have the control that he wants to have. And that's never gonna happen.
And he is somebody that. I mean, like, there's a huge difference between him and Callie. Like, Callie is not somebody who wants complete control over her life like that. The way that Christian has always been, he does not want anybody to tell him what to do at all. And it's very difficult. But I do know that he makes attempts to play me, quote unquote, you know, to get back over here, because he knows I'm a lot more lenient, and
he knows that you're a pushover.
And I'm a pushover, and I'm sensitive, and he knows my love for him is so strong. Like, he knows that, and he's manipulative in that way.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's, like, mature enough to understand that how, like, that thought process of being like, oh, I can get my way if I do that, is actually not good. I don't think he's aware that that's...
Yeah.
Yeah. So... I don't know. It's been really hard. I've been crying. And Christian's such a touchy subject for me. And I get pretty defensive over him, I think.
Yeah, pretty? Yeah.
Well, he's my baby. I mean, I had him when I was a baby. And Christian's a huge reason, like, why, I'm here today. Like, I mean, I'm not going to take it that far, but
like,
I'm not going to take it that far.
I know you're getting real deep.
On
I know.
This podcast. But, I mean, he is. And if it weren't for Christian, I don't know. Mm-hmm. So he does mean a lot to me. And not only that, like I said, as a child, I didn't feel that. This might be an hour podcast.
Go ahead. The bad part is it is Monday at 9:46, and we upload these go live Tuesday at 8 a.m. So I have not long to edit it and upload it by tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's the only issue. But however long we need, we can go as long as you want.
I don't know. I think it's a real thing. I think there needs to be more awareness. It's hard. And I don't think dealing with teenage kids is easy by any means. I mean, I was an awful teenage child, but I also felt very misunderstood and very unloved and rejected my whole life. So, and in the present day, I still feel like even if I know somebody loves me, I feel like, no, they don't. Like, but why? Like, why? How could you love me?
Yeah.
Like, why do you love me? I don't believe you. I don't trust you. It's like I don't trust it. And it's been a reoccurring issue my entire life.
Because you don't love yourself.
Yeah, and I probably don't love myself, but I definitely love my kids. And so, therefore, I'm still here.
Unfortunately, we both are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of depressing.
Uh-huh.
But I'm on a spiritual path.
Ew. What?
I don't know. I'm kind of just trying to... Astrology helps me with a lot of that stuff and feeling better about who I am. Because for a long time, I thought I'm messed up and I'm unlovable and I have all these issues and all like these mental illnesses and like depression and things like that. But like with this, like astrology, I've learned so much about myself and my weaknesses and my wounds and my, like, I know this is all like kind of woo woo to you, but it's very like reassuring for me, and I found a place where I feel like I belong.
It's like the same thing as people feel about religion. I don't like that, but but as a person looking outside in, it's the same thing.
I get what you're saying.
You found your reason. You found, like, it explains things for you in a way that you understand.
About myself.
And and then the same way people feel about religion.
Right, and I mean spiritual stuff, yeah. But with religion, following a religion is more like following something that's not about you. With astrology, it's about me. It's about.
That's why you like it.
Well, yeah, I love it. How can you say you don't love yourself? But yeah, I'm like,
because you like talking about you and you like being the center of attention about you, but you, I don't think deep down, love yourself enough to be like, oh, these people love me for a reason.
Who loves themselves?
I like myself. I'm pretty good.
You like
I think I love myself more than I hate myself.
And I love myself a little bit.
But I think it's different.
Yeah.
I think deep down inside you're broken.
Just a broken girl. No, but
I feel like if you don't love yourself, that's why your reason of you can't see why anybody else would love you, because you don't love yourself. So if you don't love you, how can anybody else love you?
And we deal with this in our relationship also. Sometimes I'm crying on the bathroom floor and he's in there sitting on the toilet.
Pooping.
No, not
I
wasn't
pooping.
You weren't pooping. And trying to make me feel better.
Understand what the fuck you're crying about?
Yeah, and it's not an easy thing to like be with somebody who is... like I have mental illnesses, but
you don't have to get that deep. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but to be with somebody who struggles with self-worth and feeling like they're good enough, and somebody who is always, I don't want to be a burden to anybody, so I'm always like,
That's a big thing for you. Yeah.
It is a huge thing for me. I mean, I'm very hyper independent. I'm a very independent person, and I don't like anybody. I'll take help, of course, but like I will never beg somebody to. Well, I guess I did before, but like.
What?
I don't know.
You beg for what?
No, but I will never. Nowadays, I would never beg for someone to stay in my life or like beg for anything. Like I'm just. I don't
fight for it.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Fight for it. Fight for it. He likes to fight. He's an Aries. Like he can't help it. He just wants to fight all the time. Not like fight, like. But, Yeah, but anyway, I don't know.
Anywho,
I'm an emotional person. We have Mr. Tyler. Who is not.
Is it my turn to talk now?
Yeah, you can talk.
Oh, I can talk now. No, I'm not saying like. I don't mean like that. I'm like, shut up, it's my turn now. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
What are the notes you got?
That was it.
No, it wasn't. It was something about a crow.
Oh, the crow.
Yeah, crow story.
Yeah, my crow. Okay, so.
Here we go. Are you gonna do like all the Astra?
Should I do that? Should I?
Should you what?
Should I say or?
If you bring up Chat GPT right now, I'm gonna crash out.
Okay.
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 Anyway, so I'm on my spiritual healing journey. I know
Is that what you call ChatGPT?
No.
Oh.
I know. I know that Tyler thinks it's like whatever, and that's fine. I don't. He's unsupportive. An unsupportive boyfriend. I'm just kidding.
Be for real.
I'm just kidding.
Be fucking for real.
No. Anyway, so I was delivering and I go outside and there's no trees. What?
Delivering and I go outside.
Oh yeah.
Out in the big blue sky world.
The big blue sky.
There's trees and leaves and grass and birds.
These 2 big Sam's Club boxes.
I go outside and wow, the fresh air.
And there's this crow. I mean, like, yeah, we see crows all the time, but like this crow, stop. No, baby, the way that this crow, like,
it locked eyes with you.
It locked eyes with me.
And you had like a feeling.
It circled up around my head and it went on the tree up.
How close to your head? Like 20 feet above your head, 5 feet above your head?
I'm not good at feet and stuff like that.
That's our first t-shirt. I'm not good at feet. Okay.
No, but it was like probably about the same height as, a little bit higher than the FedEx truck.
Gotcha.
And it circled around my head and then it went on a tree branch.
On a tree branch, yep.
There weren't a lot of trees, but there was a clear, whatever. Anyway, and it literally looked at me and then it flew away. And it felt like a moment. It felt like a moment, okay? Like, it was like telling me, like...
Can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
Was this while you were sipping cough syrup all day? Or is it a different day?
This wasn't today.
Oh, okay.
This was the other day.
So it wasn't a figment of your imagination?
No, I even... That's...
Because you've had a lot of cough medicine today.
Today,
You've been seeing crows again today?
No.
Have they been talking to you?
No.
Hey, Danielle! How's your road going?
I put it Friday.
Friday
Is when that happened.
Okay. What were you smoking that day?
Fucking nothing.
Anyway, what did it feel like to you? The crow
it felt
looking
like,
into your soul.
When I see crows and when I have a moment with crows, it's a reassurance.
Wait, I have a moment with crows. Like it's a common thing. Whenever I have a moment with crows. What up, dog? What up, crow?
No, this one was it was special. Like, because I do see crows a lot. And they do, like, what is she doing?
I don't know. This dog's on a rampage today.
Anyway, I just think it was just telling me you're on the right path. And I'm in for a transformation. I think that's how I take it.
What do crows mean?
I don't know.
Go ahead. I'll allow it. ChatGPT it. Go ahead.
What do crows mean? Crows are deeply symbolic and their meaning can shift depending on cultural, spiritual, and personal context. Here are some common interpretations. Transformation and magic. Crows are often seen as messengers between the physical and spiritual realms. They're linked to transformation, rebirth, and shadow work, making them powerful symbols for those going through inner change. That's one thing. There's more though.
Interesting.
Death and rebirth. There's a lot.
Death. Fingers crossed.
Anyway, so I truly believe I'm going through some sort of transformation, like rebirth, especially in my relationship with Tyler. I feel like this is shut up. Oh. This is a relationship that I'm really happy in, and I know, shocker.
You are?
Not just that, like, I feel like...
Reborn?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm sorry.
No. I was actually just thinking about this on the way home. I'm talking a lot.
Mm-hmm. This is really the Danielle episode. 100% is a Danielle episode.
This is a Danielle episode.
Yeah, for sure.
I was just thinking about this earlier today. I feel there, like, in every relationship that I had been in with Tyler, it's like...
I don't like the way you say Tyler in the podcast.
Tyler.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tyler.
It feels hateful.
There's just this sense of I can truly and 110% be myself. And there are, like... It's... Okay, because, like, in previous relationships, if there are certain things that I have to... hold back because that person either doesn't like it or
they think you're a weirdo
or they think I'm a weirdo,
freak.
Yeah, things like that. And it's just like in our relationship, we work together. I genuinely just love being around you all the time.
Yeah.
And like I could live in your just me. No, he actually sucks. I'm just kidding.
Depends on how much you're paying.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, $20.
And I can post pictures of myself if I want to, like, on social media. And, like...
Butt out and everything.
But,
as long as it's bringing money. We're all about money. Remember when we said we don't want to work?
Yeah.
Slide into our DMs.
But I think we're just so similar that there's a sense of... There's just an easiness to it, to our relationship, where it's, like... It's just relaxing and... I mean, there are times, like, obviously, we have our moments, like...
Yeah, have your moment.
Have my moment.
Have your moment.
But I don't know. I do feel like this is a big change for me because I feel settled into the relationship that I want to be with forever. You know, and I think that's a really good feeling. I don't think I've ever felt a level of certainty like that.
Yeah.
You know, even when I was with my previous my ex, and he felt that level of certainty with me, but I did not feel that with him, and I was like, in the back of my mind, I knew it wasn't what
she knew the perfect man was at work, not at home.
Oh my god. But I don't know, do you feel that way?
I feel that way.
He has a knife to his throat.
I'm blinking. Somebody called DCFS.
He's a child.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Anyway,
do you...
You wrapping up your stories?
Yeah. So I think I'm just going through, like... I'm going to be 29. We're both going to be going through our Saturn return.
She's hitting that point in her life where, you know, menopause, things are getting hot.
Yeah.
Things stop working. Right? That's how it works? I don't know how it works.
We're literally the same age.
Yeah, I've already went through menopause.
Yeah.
I'm already dried up.
Anyway, so I don't know. I just think that I'm turning 29 here soon. You're turning 29, and we're about to.
You don't gotta keep saying that.
We're both going. We're about to.
I'm turning 27.
We're both going through our Saturn return.
What does that mean? Is that like tax return?
We
get money back?
I will explain Saturn returns on a different day when we're actually going through our Saturn return. But for now, let's table that.
Yeah, that should be our next podcast. Or we could do like a bonus one where we just go through our birth charts again.
Yeah.
Like that one time we did over the phone.
You know, he hates astrology, but...
I don't hate astrology. It's just another... I put it in the same category as religion. Where I'm like,
It's not a religion.
I'm more interested in astrology than... I'm interested to learn it if it's about like mine or yours. But when you're like, oh, who are you? What's your moon sign? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the neighbor's moon sign.
Well, I know you don't care. But I like to know.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I like you like that's cool. But whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, I like to know.
But you're like, Stephanie's moon's blah, Cody, blah. I don't care. Unless it's me or you or the kids, I don't care.
Well, I know, but I don't categorize, like, you can't, I mean, astrology isn't a religion at all.
And I'm also not a big fan of, like, using it as a cop-out. I'm in a bad mood because the moon's upside down. Like, shut up, you're in a bad mood because you're an asshole.
No, I don't think I use it as a cop. Well, yeah, but
I'm
I
not
think
saying
it's
you.
humorous or funny when people, like, say shit like that.
I don't find it funny at all.
But
I find it angry.
There are shifts in energy when there is like a Mercury in retrograde and things like that. Like there is a natural shift, but that doesn't excuse people's behavior. But at the same time, if people aren't aware of it, aware of the fact that Mercury is in retrograde and they're acting like complete assholes, but they're totally oblivious to like astrology.
Maybe they're just an asshole.
Or maybe it's Mercury in retrograde and they just don't even know about it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But it's like a miscommunication and there's...
Yeah, no, I know. You told me.
I know.
I know. All about miscommunication. Don't worry.
But I try to be more aware of that when those times are happening.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, okay, I know, like right now it's Venus in retrograde and I'm like, we could have some tension, especially with it being in Aries. Because
we have no tension ever.
Because Aries...
She's blinking now.
Yeah. Anyway, astrology day, later time.
Yeah, later time. All
right, what else?
I can roll to my things?
Yeah, 41 minutes in.
Okay. Earlier you mentioned spirituality. I listened to a podcast. They were talking, and they were asking this question, which is, where do you think you are in your body? Like, if you had to think of where you are in your body, I'll give you an example. When I think about where I am in my body, I'm right behind my eyeballs. Like, if I had to think about where I am, I'm right behind my eyeballs.
Okay.
Where do you think you are in your body? You're in your kneecap, you're in your left tit. Like, where do you think where do you feel like you are in your body?
Behind my face.
Behind your face? Some kind of the same spot. But it's probably a big one.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. I didn't really have any good answer there.
No, I'm behind my face.
You just feel like you're right where your brain is, kind of? Behind your face. Like behind your chin, or like...
No, just...
We got a little crimson chin action over here. So I'm going to need to take a picture of just your nose down chin for the Instagram.
When I think of me, I just think of behind my face.
Yeah, I think about my eyes. But that makes sense. Gypsy, you're not involved. You're not a part of the podcast.
Probably because that's where you can see.
You can see out of your eyes?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you do that? Oh, okay, head now to keep going? Got it. Okay, got it. We're telling me to say, when you're like getting cozy, where is cozy at in your body? Where's cozy at? I think mine is like in my feet. I think that I put a blanket over my feet, put my feet up, and I'm like, ooh, cozy's in my feet. I feel cozy in my feet. But on the podcast, they said that he lays down and puts a blanket over himself, and he feels cozy on his back because like the wind's off his back, and he's like cozy there. So where do you think cozy is?
Cozy is with my pillow.
Okay, but not what I asked.
Oh, in my body?
Where do you locate cozy in your body?
Probably my chest.
Right in the boobies?
Probably my chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because sometimes, like, it has a lot to do with everything. I feel like...
Oh, okay. Elaborate.
No, just... Either I really need, like, comfort and I, like, really hold
like
on
hug
to
yourself,
something.
like a chest hug?
Yeah, like, or, like, hold on to my pillow. Or if I need to feel, like, open, I'll lay on my back and I'm just open.
That is true. You are a real... I guess, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, without you, like, lie and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, or, like...
So I have a question for you. If you were to need comfort, why would you go to your pillow and not me? Elaborate, please.
Actually, I go to GPT. I'm just kidding.
Just wait. There'll be a new podcast starting soon between Danielle and her fucking chat GPT bullshit. Which honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I think that'd be really interesting because there is AI where
edit that
I'm done talking with you right now. I'm talking to the fans now. Hey fans, John, what's up, John? Today you had a bad day at work, John. I saw. I don't know what happened, but we'll talk about it tomorrow. I forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, AI. There's AI where you can like talk to it and it talks back to you like how you type. I think that'd be interesting. I don't know how you probably have to screen record your laptop. I'm gonna do it. Sorry, you lost out, bud.
Well. Darn.
Anyway, moving on to the next story. So you want to talk about Gypsy? How your dog? God. Yeah, you looking at me. Gypsy, it was a bad week last week for Gypsy.
It was a bad week for her last week.
Yeah, a bad week for us.
Yeah.
So, it started off with throw up somewhere. I don't mean.
On the carpet.
Yeah, the carpet gone. I forgot we even had carpet at one point. It's already. That's been 2 weeks ago.
A rug.
Rug. It's been 2 weeks ago because we already got rid of it. Garbage already came and gone.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what I forgot. Ignore that. Thanks. She threw up on the rug. Mm-hmm. Rug was gone. Then, was the throw up before the first cage poop or after the first cage poop? After.
Oh no, the throw up was before. Sorry.
We're going to go with, I think after makes it a better story. So she threw up on the rug, and then Danielle came home one day early because I was working late because I'm bad at my job.
No, you wanted to go work on your bike.
Oh, I wanted to work on the bike. That's right.
Yeah.
And I got the bike running.
I'm trying to be a really good girlfriend and not flip shit because
not be controlling. Oh, what?
Not be controlling.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. No, I was trying to not flip shit because I got home and there was shit everywhere.
Well, everywhere in the cage.
No, all right here.
You got a picture of it?
No, I should have taken a picture. And I was like, I want to call Tyler so bad. But I didn't.
No, I had no clue.
I let him have his moment in the fucking storage unit with his goddamn bike. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Because obviously I always want to be with him 24/7. But I really needed him in that moment to help me clean up shit.
Man.
I mopped what?
Go ahead.
I mopped that. I mopped.
You mopped?
Like 3 fucking times.
I know. You were really... I walked in the door and you're like, do you smell that? I'm like, smell what? I'm like, and you're like, shit. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
So anyway, there was that. It was probably 3 or 4 days later. We're laying in bed.
Oh, I was showering.
You were, yes.
Oh, we had sex.
Quiet. Okay. We don't need it. Yep, there's people who listen now. That's not in the first 2 episodes, so let's keep it on the down low.
Okay.
We were laying in bed reading the Bible. And then you got to take a shower, and you go, oh, babe, there's throw up over here. And I'm laying on the bed, finishing my Bible verses. And she's like, you got it. You can do it, oh, one day when we have kids, what are you going to do if the kid throws up? So, of course, I have to be a good guy and be like, don't worry, babe. I'll clean up the throw up. You can trust me and rely on me to be your rock in trying times.
That's not what you said.
It's what I said in my head. Anyway, she goes to take a shower, and, I don't know, 2 minutes later, I get up to clean up the throw up. And I look, and it starts on the right side of the... If you're standing up, facing the bed, the right side of the bed, there's a throw-up pile. And then, like the fucking Nile River, it curves left, goes under the bed, all the way across to the other side of the bed, and, pools underneath her lamp, her end table. And I'd rather be single than fight this alone. Okay? So I go to her in the shower and I go, you gotta get out of the shower. You gotta stop what you're doing. You gotta stop. I am not equipped mentally or physically to take care of this by myself.
Yeah, he ruined my shower.
I ruined your shower twice. Because that's later in the story as well. Right, I make you get out of the shower again.
Oh my
god. Your dog. Yes, enough. You're gonna ruin the story.
Oh god.
Give him the end of the stories. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Anyway, so I started cleaning it up. Pulled the bed off the wall. Pulled the bed out from the wall. The bed isn't attached to the wall. We clean it up. It's a lot. It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was. And I have a king size bed. And it's up on a bed frame. So yeah, it was all underneath. It was literally.
I called it
from one end of the room to the other almost.
Yeah, I call it the bile river. I'm pretty cool like that. I'm pretty smart.
Yeah.
Real witty. It's charming. Then after that, come home. Probably 3 days again, or maybe even less than that.
Yeah.
Walk in the door. Shit on the floor. Shit on the floor. In her cage again. Same as before.
But I also think it's because you've been having words with Gypsy.
Me and Gypsy have not been getting along. I think that was the night right after where she was laying on the bed. And then Callie came into the room. And she was on Callie. So I made her get up so Callie could get in bed. And then Gypsy got on the floor. and then refused to get back up on the bed. So then I went to get up to grab her to put her on the bed, and she hid under the bed.
Yeah.
So then I went to grab her under the bed, and she started growling at me, and I don't play that shit. So then you said you would go outside or something like that. So then she like let her underneath the bed, and then I came out to the living room to grab her because she was at the door to go outside, and she rolls on her back. So I try to grab her collar, and she starts growling at me again.
Yeah.
And I don't play that shit, so I yank her to the crate. So she was not. Me and Jim's been having issues, and it doesn't end there. So we clean up that shit mess that night, and then.
We were in the bathroom.
It might have been the same day. Back to Danielle's earlier story. When we were having a sit down in the bathroom talking about our feelings, and by our feelings I mean her feelings. And I opened the. She gets in the shower. You got in the shower.
Oh yeah, I did.
And I came out here to play video games. Something like a cool guy does.
We were eating the exact same dinner.
We were eating the exact same dinner. It was also Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell people that we're slob fat fucks. Anyway, I come out to the living room, and as I'm walking into the living room, I go, why is there wet paw prints all through the hallway? So being the smart detective that I am, I go, I'm going to follow these footprints back to the source. So I followed them out from the bathroom, down the hall, in front of one of the couches, around the coffee table to the other couch, and I go, there's like a splatter of wet here, some of a footprint, and I look my eyes up, and look, an ocean of piss in the couch. And she had peed not only on the couch, not only on a blanket, but on a sweatshirt of mine that Danielle had left on the couch. So that felt a little bit targeted. I felt a little bit targeted there. And since then, I've been letting Gypsy do whatever she wants, and we've had no issues since. So
that is so true.
So Gypsy won that battle. I've given up. Gypsy is the man of the house. So
Gypsy is a spiteful girly.
She's real girly. She's real spiteful.
No, she is though. She's a spiteful dog.
No, yeah, she's spiteful as fuck.
And she's my baby. I mean, she doesn't do me bogus like that. I mean, she does.
Who's cleaning up shit a lot?
That's.
I thought you did you pretty bogus there.
Well, yeah, but I also think that she was just pissed off she might have had an upset tummy too, but she.
It was probably a mixture of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she definitely deliberately pissed on your sweatshirt.
Yeah, for sure, my sweatshirt. Yeah. That was. If it was me, she would have peed on me. 100%.
Yeah, she was mad, but she's been fine ever since because Tyler is now allowing her to run the home. So I'm just.
Let's not get carried away.
I'm just kidding.
But I've been more lax on my yelling and forcefulness.
Yeah.
You got any more stories, or are you done?
No, go ahead.
I'll do one more. Well, I'll talk about the AirTag package. So what was it? 2 days ago? 3 days ago? 2-3 days ago? 4 days ago? 8 days ago? 5? 6? How many days? Come on.
I don't know.
We're getting loopy. We're getting sick. It's 10:14. I gotta edit this bitch. It's 53 minutes still. Yikes.
It's a long podcast.
It was 3 days ago. Sure, 3 days ago.
It was last week.
You know what, John? John was with me. John.
Mm-hmm.
We hate you, John.
No, we don't.
Go buy your own Dairy Queen. John's gonna get such a big head from getting talked about in this podcast so much.
I know, and nobody listens to it except John.
Yeah, John, this is for you, John. I should name this podcast for John.
This is for John. This is for you, John.
No, I can't though, because you talked about it. This is your podcast. You've had a fucking rampage.
I told you I had a lot to say.
You got it out. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Anyway, all right. So me and John, we're delivering
justice for teen moms. I'm just gonna go ahead.
The fuck did you just say? Who's Justice? Who is he? Is that what you named your ChatGPT guy? Justice? Pretty dumb name.
Okay, go ahead, babe.
Oh, I can go now?
Yeah.
Does Justice need to say anything? Or are we good? Anyway, let's keep this under an hour.
Okay.
Okay. Yikes. What was I at? Me and John are delivering. We've probably been delivering for about an hour and a half. And on my phone, I get a notification that goes, there's an AirTag near you. And I go, what the fuck is this? I've never seen it before. And I push on it, and it shows me on a map, like where the AirTag's been getting pinged at, and like a red line that goes with it. So it started at when I got to the work where we load our trucks, and then it followed me to the gas station, and then it followed me to Dixon, where I deliver at. Then it followed me like my first like 4 or 5 stops, and then jumped. And I go, what the fuck is this? But it gave me 2 options on my phone. It gave me like locate AirTag and make noise. So I pushed like, okay, locate AirTag, and on my phone it popped up like a little distance mini game. It was like 10 feet away, 9 feet away, and I walked around the back of my FedEx truck, 9 feet, 8 feet, 7 foot, 5 foot. I'm like, well, what the fuck? So I was able to take my phone and go through the truck and figure out which package it was closest to. 1 foot, 0.5, 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, 0.6. I don't know why I started at 0.5. That is that. I figured out. In our truck we have what, 150 packages. Mm-hmm. I easily figured out which package had the AirTag in it by pushing it, by waving my phone around.
That is so weird.
But I figured out it was this package. I pulled the package out from my shelf and put it up against my ear, so I could hear it. And I pushed the make a noise button. We gotta wrap this up. I'm falling apart. I pushed the make noise button, and it went like the AirTag made noise. And it was in the box. So I was being tracked, and I feel harassed. Oh.
Somebody wants me.
So the first thing I said to John was, John, does your girlfriend have an have an iPhone? He's like, no, all right. I was really hoping it was John's girl, but it wasn't.
And it wasn't me, because I already have his location. I actually chipped him in the middle of the night.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm not going nowhere.
I'm just kidding.
I'm with you 85% of the time anyway.
Literally.
But probably from you abusive. Is there under here somewhere? No, you pinched me earlier. But
no, is that one gone? Oh,
yeah.
Thank God.
I'm healed. Now
God.
you can beat me again and give me more bruises.
You were so extra about that bruise.
Anyway, we're wrapping this thing up. I'm fucking tired. I'm falling apart.
I'm so tired.
Are you gonna stay up and edit this with me?
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna stay up and edit this with me? That's a fucking no. That's a fucking no.
I'm actually going talk to. Look how.
Whoa! You gotta shave these legs.
Look at my bruise. Babe, I forgot I did that.
What'd you do?
I was when we were getting the stuff off the truck, Rahulio's truck.
Yeah.
And there were 2 totes. One was stacked on the other.
Uh-huh.
And I started to push them.
Uh-huh.
And the first one slid off, and I went.
Oh, you fell on the other one?
On like.
Ouch.
Yeah. So now I have.
You got 2 bruises.
2 bruises. And my legs are hairy, and they're white.
Oh.
So
yeah. You got 2 shin bruises.
Ow! Stop it. That's another thing. Oh my God, we're gonna get so bruised in the summer. I get so bruised in the summer because of the packages.
Oh yeah.
I get beat the fuck up.
Yeah. We gotta wrap this up, babe.
All right.
We gotta wrap this up. We put a button on this bitch. Let's go to bed.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to my. Just kidding.
Sorry, try again.
My ranting about teen moms and stuff or whatever, parenting, blah 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 blah. Anyway, this is 28, and we'll be back next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, cunt. Yikes. Once again, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Danielle's Instagram. Don't follow me. I don't want to hear from you. 28 the podcast. Figure it out. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.